What's up, guys? Sorry we missed you last week. We're still in the middle of our house remodel. We have moved to the kitchen and pantry, and you know how inconvenient that is if your kitchen's all tore apart. So we really have just been blowing and going trying to get that done. Still got a little ways to go on it. I'm out here in the shop changing the oil in Andrew's Jeep. Super B's about to get an oil change. Just kind of doing that. Just want to update you on where we are with Termite. I know this is dragging out. Trust me. Trust me. When I say I know it's dragging out, believe me, of anybody that feels like this is dragging out, it's me. So where we are right now, what's the reason we had a few weeks where we haven't said anything is we took the ECM out and sent it back to Sublime. That took 3 weeks. We just got it back late yesterday afternoon. I sent the ECM to Blake. He checked it and said, man, it was fine. But what he did is he programmed me another one and sent me another one just in case. So I got it all hooked back up, all that kind of good stuff. But I want to get out here before I go keep cranking it. I don't want to just keep cranking this thing if it's just dumping fuel into 1 and 7 and 6 and not burning it. I don't want to just keep washing these cylinders down with gas like that. So what I'm going to do now, and it's really the only thing I know left to do, I'm going to go back through the wiring harness and check my coils, make sure that it's not some sort of weird. I'm just going to check them multiple times to make sure we're getting 12 volts every single time. That's not some kind of weird connection that gives it to me sometimes and doesn't give it to me. You know how stuff can do that. I'm going to do that. That's kind of what my plan is. But that's, guys, I really don't know. If that doesn't fix it, I'm probably going to have to take it somewhere. Take it to a shop that... But I don't know what else it can be. I mean, we haven't shown you all the video, but I'll let you know. So we're not going to go back through all of this stuff because it's drug out way long. We didn't expect the ECM to be gone for 3 weeks. So we leak down tested cylinders 1, cylinder 7, the ones that are misfiring, all, and I forgot what percentage you really wanted at, but we pumped it up to 100 pounds, 100 PSI, and they were holding at 92, which was phenomenal. That is phenomenal results on a leak down test. We also had the injectors. I don't know if I've told you this or not. We've had the injectors, took them to a shop in town, and they flow tested them. All the injectors are flowing good, equal, good patterns, no issues with the injectors. That's why I even took the whole front cover off. We've got all this on video, guys, but I'm not going to bore you with all that necessarily. We took the whole front timing cover off and checked the timing chain to make sure that I was not off a tooth, and I wasn't. It was all good there. But so at this point, it's got to be something in the wiring here that is just not giving me a solid 12 volts to these coils. They sparked, but maybe I'm hoping maybe it was just like a weak spark. And as soon as that gas hits it, it just washes it out. That it's not getting as strong of a spark as it should. That's the only thing I can speculate at this point. This has gotten ridiculous, guys. I know we have, Andrew and I both have just been super bummed lately because we already had trips planned before the kids went back to school. We was going to go camping, maybe down in Florida, go to the beach in it, stuff like that. We'd already had trips planned and kind of scheduled because we didn't. You know, we knew there'd be some hiccups, but this has been 2 months that we worked. We've been chasing this misfire. 2 months. It only took 4 months to do the whole swap before we had our first fire up. And we've been chasing a misfire for 2 whole months. I've had a lot of electrical issues in my life, or a lot of engine issues in my life, but I've never had anything be like this. So the only thing that's left is for me to go check a little more thorough maybe than I did the first time on the wiring harness and go back through that. So that's kind of where we are, guys. It's man, it's just so hot right now. 95 degrees outside. I don't know what it is here in the shop. I'm just wringing sweat as I'm standing here talking to you guys. But hopefully maybe in the morning it'll be a little bit cooler. Andrew and I can get up early in the morning before we get started on the house, and we can come and test through the coils and see. We wanted to do it today to try. We're trying to stay on top of videos, guys, and keep things coming out there. It's just been hard lately with work and the house remodel and this thing acting up. So there's where we are with that. Let's see. What else are we doing? I'll give you guys just a full-on update of where we are. The old XR hanging in there. It and the Super B just ticking along. Carbureted vehicles, right? Maybe we're going the wrong direction. I don't know. So, date night. Really, me and him have had a love-hate relationship so far. So I wanted a patina truck. My thought was I'm gonna strip the green off back to the blue underneath and wet sand it and just have a ratty looking patina truck. Well, the truck was painted, before it was painted green, it was painted black, and when they painted it black, they sanded all the blue off. Like you can see just little small dots of blue here and there, but everywhere else is just like this, there's no blue back there, a little bit of blue in these areas, Bondo. So I actually have the truck posted for sale right now. Because I was just, when I got the truck, I was like, maybe this will be a small boost of just good times to get me over the slump with Termite right now and it being weird. And then the truck, the patina just wasn't looking like I wanted it to look. I said, well, I'll get it running and have that under my belt. Well, the motor seized up. So I've had the motor soaking in a PB blaster. I know I'm gonna I don't even know if I'm gonna try the transmission fluid and acetone mix. I don't even know if I care. So anyway, when I found that, I just posted it for sale. I was so bummed. I just posted it what I paid for it, just trying to get my money back. But since I've had it posted, calmed down and kind of got a refreshing vision for the truck. It's not going to be the ratty look. We're actually going to paint it, but I'm actually considering doing like my own patina, doing what I would call a faux patina, but I'm going to patina it. But a lot of people don't do this right, and I'm a stickler when it comes to good patina. So that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment, or it may just get a paint job. I don't know. But either way, I was going to try to get it running with the 318 or 360, whatever that is. That's not going to happen. So this truck, once we get Termite out of the shop, this will go in, and I'm going to take the bed off, whole front clips coming off. I'm going to strip the cab down and rebuild all of the drip rails. I've been trying to find a cab. There's no cabs close by. I used to have, guys, I had a perfect, absolutely perfect cab for this years ago, sitting out here behind the shop, and scrap metal was high, and I was cleaning up, and before I knew it, I had threw it on the trailer and hauled it to scrap metal, and now I've been punching myself in the face because it had no rust nowhere. And yeah, stupid. So anyway, the truck date night is just on hold right now. We're just waiting on Termite. Gonna get Termite sorted. And see that big spot of dirt? The dart is gone. I posted it for sale, just trying to accumulate some funds for the truck and stuff, and didn't get much for it, but was able actually to kind of help a guy out who had a car. He was restoring a 75 Dart, and he just needed 2 front fenders, and those front fenders were great. So he bought it just for the 2 front fenders. So the Dart is gone now, so no more Dart. So anyway, guys, that's kind of what we've been doing. Wheeling, dealing, buying, selling, scratching our heads. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to bore you guys anymore. I'm going to get in here and get Andrew's oil change finished up so I can go call it a day. And I have sweated enough today. I've been building cabinets all day long, and it's just, I'm tired. So anyway, But hopefully, guys, y'all be praying for us and all that kind of stuff, that hopefully, guys, next week we can post a video, because if the problem is in the wiring, we can fix that. I can fix that. So y'all be hoping with us and praying with us that that is what the issue is, and we can get this thing once and for all resolved. If not, like I said, I'm probably gonna have to just take it somewhere and to a mechanic shop that can find it for me, because I don't know. I've exhausted my wisdom and even gone beyond. So anyway, if we're really wanting to go camping, even though it's 1,000 degrees, we have been just fantasizing about camping. And so, guys, as soon as we get this thing up and running, Andrew and I were swimming yesterday, cooling off after working, and I was like, you know what, we're going to get it running, and we're going to take a trip. Once we get this thing ironed out a little bit, we're going to take a trip. May not be too far, but we're going to, before the year's out, we're going to try to get a couple trips in on this thing. So I know we haven't posted a camping video in probably almost a year. Believe me, we know. And, but, you know, it just be like that sometimes, as we say around here. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. We appreciate it. As always, see you next week.